and a woman grab my and I go file a police report, the police gonna laugh at me.
Yeah.
And you think that's right?
I don't think it's right, but that's the nature of men. The nature of y'all like to be grabbed. You told me you...
This is Victoria Everest. Victoria Everest is a certified regenerative health coach. She has over 700,000 followers on Instagram, where she teaches people how to eat clean, exercise, and be healthy. But Victoria is anything but clean. In fact, Victoria is probably one of the dirtiest human beings that you will ever meet.
Their realizations.
I think you shouldn't go past 31 doing the toxic stuff. Yeah, because it's too much energy invested out.
That's what the therapist was saying yesterday. It's like,
you know what I noticed too when I seen this the first time? Filters is amazing. You could tell on this video that she get like a lot of work done on her face, whereas on Instagram I couldn't tell.
Really?
No, I couldn't tell on Instagram. She didn't came across my shit a few times and I couldn't tell. Yeah, I didn't know she was getting stuff done.
Is it not exhausting? And I'm like, it's not though.
So you're gonna live. You've done for 5 years, flirting men. You enjoy it, and you're gonna keep going. But the energy that you're putting into that, you could triple your income. You could be doing other things. You know what I mean? So that's one thing. Two, in all reality, you're killing yourself with a fake rape child. Can I tell you what? You're gonna have to put in energy to get a fake rape child, because if it doesn't go according to plan, it will bounce back on you, and it'll be obviously they will have medical.
There's evidence other than my clothes and bags. Like we had sex, yeah, and he's denying that he was even there.
How can you do that if you got arrested in your house?
No,
So what stood out to me was this time when I heard it, the whole she's 31. I didn't hear that the first time.
Oh, I didn't hear that neither. What stood out was she let the man come over and clap them cheeks, and then went and said that he raped her.
And then the other guy also said that she been doing this for 5 years. Like he said,
So it's an ongoing thing. Like,
well, that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like at the point when he started to record, there was a previous conversation that kind of alludes to the fact that this might not have been like
her first time
manipulating men or like putting them in situations they didn't quite deserve. Maybe not to the extent of accusing them of rape, but certain things where it's like, yeah, you know, you do me wrong. If I feel like you do me wrong, then I'm gonna get back at you in the way I know how.
Oh, so she's just a walking bowl of revenge?
Maybe when it comes to men, that's what it sounds like. Like, you know, she felt wrong. If she felt wronged by you, then she's gonna get you back in the way that you got her, in a sense, you know?
You know what I think though? So
what?
I think that her and dude was messing around, and he was probably in a relationship, and she was a side chick. That's why he denied he was even there.
Oh, I said that she did say that he denied that he was even there. Like, why else would you deny that you would?
He didn't want his girl to find out.
one was for an occasion where he left.
Yeah.
The other time he was there, but he claimed that we didn't have sex, but there was evidence to say that we had.
Alright, cool. You can.
I don't care. I want to take him to the cleaners, babe.
Yeah, but this is what I thought about. This is what I was thinking.
And then, you know, I hate him because he's so much like me that it annoys me.
But Victoria, listen to me carefully, yeah? Your thing, your skill is that you can detect a victim you want and break them. That's what you do. You enjoy doing it. Rape charge.
She evil as fuck.
She said
She evil.
he said she don't like him because he's so much like me.
She's
so
evil.
she messing with a demon too, maybe. And she's like, I want to get him before his ass get me.
No. She's accustomed to victimizing dudes. She probably did whatever she did with this motherfucker and it didn't work. So she took it to the next step. I mean, he said it. He's like, yo, your talent is seeing the victim and then breaking them. So she probably tried to break him. She wasn't satisfied with the results. So she took it to the next step.
I think he was saying your talent is seeing victims and breaking them because of the conversation that they had previously when he was saying, you've been doing this for 5 years now.
Yeah, which means that she be victimized.
Maybe she do, but I think like it's kind of closer to what you said in the beginning. Like she was attracted to him because it's like, oh, this is a challenge. Like he got the same kind of energy that I have, but then she found out something about him that made her want to make him a victim. I don't think that like what did you just say?
I said she tried to victimize him.
No,
she tried to break him.
I don't think that she went into it trying to break him. I think like he quote unquote broke her first by maybe having a relationship that she didn't know about. He did something to trigger her to want to victimize him, to make him a victim. I don't think she went into it initially like, oh yeah, that's about to be my victim. I really think it was like, he tried me up and he is really like me. Now I really gotta victimize him. I don't think it was a situation where she was like, oh yeah, that's about to be my next victim. Ha ha ha.
I don't know, man. Based on how she talking, she does this.
But it's always a choice. It's always a choice. It's always, every time, all women, okay, but like what I'm saying is like, just because she does that don't mean she does it all the time. It's a choice on whether she wants to do that or whether she doesn't. I'm saying I feel like initially that wasn't her goal, but then something happened in their relationship or relations where she was like, oh, now I have to take it there. Like I want to get him back.
We can agree to disagree.
We can for sure.
I personally think that.
But that's not what you was just saying. So it's like we could agree, disagree, but you just said something different. You just got more information.
as I'm listening, you know what I'm saying? She didn't deny that like she victimizes niggas.
But why would she? She just told this man she wanted to accuse this man of rape. Why would she deny that she victimized men?
Yeah, but she would have came out and said, no, it's just this time because he did this.
But she wouldn't have said. Go ahead.
It's just this time because he did this, and I just really want to. She didn't do that. She was just listening. She did not interject. Like she did not interject and basically made herself seem like the total victim in this situation. This is just some like, I wasn't satisfied with the results. I want to take it further.
It could have been she wasn't satisfied with the results of the ultimatum that she gave him from your first scenario about her finding out that like he had somebody else.
She's probably used to going into these situations where dudes is just on her. Like, they all about her. Like, and when she's ready to cut it off, she cuts it off on her terms, whatever, right? Mm-hmm. Because she's used to dudes just being on her clit like that. Mm-hmm. Cool? In this particular situation, this man has probably had a girl or probably was messing with other women, broke her heart in some sensitive whatever, and she took it to the next step. Now, if there was none of that, I'm pretty sure, right, that somewhere or the other, he would have been the one heartbroken.
Right.
But because it happened to her, she took it to the next level.
Yeah.
She did this sound like a vindictive person who's not used to having a taste of their own medicine.
She said he's so much like me.
Okay.
It doesn't mean you got a victim role.
No, it doesn't.
It just means
I've just got one over. That's all.
Yeah, but it
That's
means you got this that you weren't able to hurt him. You pulled a fake record. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't hear
so
That's still gonna hurt him. He hates.
You said because you weren't able to hurt him, you did this.
Okay.
And the thing is, he's gonna go out continuing to fuck up girls' lives, yeah? With an assault charge and a rape charge. He'll think twice about what he does next time when he meets the next girl.
yeah, fair
He'll
enough.
think
But
twice
it's a
about it.
fake rape charge. So what do you want from that?
What? The guy lies for a living. Let him have a taste of his own medicine. That's all.
It's different.
Let him continue lying for a living. That's what he does. He spins stories and sells dreams for a living. End of. So when a story spun on him, let him swallow that pill.
But I get your angle, but then you can't say you won or you was able
It's
to.
not a game. I'm done. I've pulled back. I've done what I've done. I've paid my move. I've moved on. Like.
But you weren't able to hurt. The way you usually like to hurt men, you weren't able to hurt.
Well, I did, because in the relationship, I continued.
You weren't able to hurt him the way you usually like to hurt men.
Mm-hmm.
She does this, bro. She got a taste of her own medicine. She went to the extreme. This is crazy. Like, a rape charge is serious, bro. That's the rest of his life.
Do you understand now? Sometimes when I be like, I don't think that we should really promote the whole like spread your loin type thing to young men. You know, I'm not saying they have to be virgins and stuff like that, but it's dangerous.
Yeah, it's definitely females out here that be on that wild stuff. Yeah, that's a fact. It's definitely females out here that be on some vindictive, get a motherfucker back. It's so many stories of dudes. Like, we hear athletes. We hear about athletes because those make it in the newspaper. Young athlete had a promising career because of one night with a young lady. Boom. Career's done. Sitting in jail.
I feel like that this is a representation of like the world we live in now, kind of. Even with like I don't know if y'all been following this like Nicki Minaj and Cardi B thing, right? But at the end of her tweet, she was saying like, they're black women, you know, Cardi will never call us monkeys and this, that, and the third again. So now it's like you rallying up.
She did that?
Yeah, like.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like, let me tell y'all something, bro. Nah, I'm gonna say it. I'm not the biggest fan of Nicki Minaj. Like, it's just something about Nicki Minaj that always rubbed me the wrong way. Now, did she used to rap her ass off? Yes. But sometimes, bro, if you know your personality's a little wanky, just stay off social media.
Yeah, and they have like audio of her from years ago saying she would never talk about people's kids because she's not a clown. Okay, boo boo, you a clown now?
Yes.
You said out your own mouth you wouldn't do it because you're not a clown, but you're doing clownish now. But what I was saying about the tweets is like she bullied Cardi, got that, you know, beef started out of jealousy or whatever the case may be, to say she did it to show Cardi like, don't be calling women monkeys or whatever the case may be. And like this woman, she's saying like, oh, if I accuse him of rape, I bet you he would think twice about lying and manipulating other women. But it's just like, to me, that's not the truth. It is about you and how you were hurt. Because if you got away with what you wanted to do, you wouldn't care about the next woman. You wouldn't care about the next woman. That's a fact. So like, just stand on your vindictiveness and selfishness. Don't make it seem like you're doing this for other women to protect us because you're out for yourself.
That's a fact. She definitely did that for herself. It had nothing to do with protecting the next woman and making him think twice. No, bitch. Your pussy was hurt. That's all it was.
But you know what's so crazy about this too, babe? I said this in like the baby shower we had. I don't think you remember it or whatever, but it was like, I think certain women, they could tell like within a less than 60-second span if they could like have you or not. Like when I say have you, I mean really like bend you to wrapped around their finger type shit. Yeah. And it's up to us, because I don't think all women have it, but it's up to us to choose whether to use those powers for good or for bad. And sometimes for good means like leaving that man alone when you know like you're not even interested in him. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really the best. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I feel like when you have that power and you have a dark energy in you, it excites you to see how far you could take things and do certain things. Yeah. But when you move like with a light about you, you like, oh, I could mess this up for the next woman playing with this man's heart like that, which is why I'm not gonna do it. Like if you really wanted to protect other women, you wouldn't even went down that path, because like you said, she used him and, you know, being on her cut or whatever. So this is not your first like rodeo with that. You know what I'm saying?
It's not. It's just that one that didn't work in her favor.
But I'm saying she knows the power that she has. That's my point too. It's like you know the power you have, and you chose this path to go down, and now it's the path that you comfortable and you used to going down. And now that this man, your friend is talking to you, trying to justify it, you're gonna bring in the other woman thing. Like that's not a girls kind of move. Because as a, I'm older now, but like as a girl who like the movie Coming to America, like when men look at you like sunshine and you ain't even do nothing with them, you see quickly like, what is happening here? No, I don't even want to be a part of that. But that's a choice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I could recognize that, but it's just like you going the opposite way with it. And like the same man he's saying all that energy, like that's why I won't do it. Like it take a lot to stay in a high frequency. You get what I'm saying? So why would I divert my energy to something that's so low? And now you know how long it'd take me to recuperate from something like that? I mean, clearly she thrive off of shit like that. But
she an evil witch. She an evil witch.
Well, you got good witches and bad witches, so.
Nah, fellas, be careful out here. You know what I mean? Now, in a situation like that, I would say that when her things came up on my Instagram, because I've seen her before, like you said, you've seen her before, she did. You know, you could look at somebody, you can be like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you see these girls shaking their asses on the internet, and you be like, oh, okay.
Then this how I felt. Like I felt two things. Like the first thing, when I used to see her come across my timeline, she would be selling like promoting fasting and eating healthy and telling about the benefits of certain fruits and vegetables and all those things, right?
Yeah.
And I'm attracted to that. But then it's like, when I would look at her face, it would be like, and her breasts, I just like, it's very plastic. So it's just like, you saying all this like, not like that, no hate, but it's like, you selling natural, wholesome, but you don't look like a natural, wholesome woman. You look like a sex symbol. And that's another thing. To me, it's like, it's levels. Everybody, I think if you don't know this about like marketing, I'm not like a marketing genius, but she advertises to a certain kind of woman, right? And I feel like the type of woman she advertising to is like a woman who wants to be healthy, she wants to be beautiful, but she also wants to be the object of a man's desire. Because me, like, I want to be healthy, I want to stay beautiful, but I'm not necessarily trying to be the object of men's desire. So like the look that she had, it don't really appeal to me, because it's just like, it's not giving like natural beauty. You know what I'm saying? It's like 2 out of 3, but the third one is just as important as the other 2, because it's a level of integrity for you to have to like stand in your naturalness. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that speaks a lot about who you are. You know what I'm saying? I'm not judging people. Like, okay, I'm gonna go back to Cardi B. She got a whole bunch of work done, but I love her. But it's like, she's not selling holistic and natural things either. You get what I'm saying? So to me, something that was just off balance.
I think what you call it, that goes into like that victimizing people. I believe that she's marketing to women who have low self-esteem, and hopefully, you know, I don't think in that community of holistic stuff, those people have low self-esteem. Do they?
Hell yeah!
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, so she found a glitch in the matrix, and she was going for
It's
it.
a glitch in every
But
niche, in every matrix.
Besides that, what do you think? Jail time?
Oh, for her?
Yeah. Be honest, jail time?
Listen, her karma is coming out right now, so.
All right, let's flip the script, right? Let's say this was a video of a dude admitting that he raped a young lady, and he got away with it. Jail time?
But he actually raped her, though.
Jail time?
If he raped her, yes.
Jail time.
Yes, he raped her.
So why she can't go to jail for that?
I didn't say she couldn't. I just said I don't know.
How you don't know?
I said,
but
listen, her karma is coming out. Did she accuse the man or did she not?
Yes. Now, we don't know if he served time, but if he went to jail for that, let's say he did.
So there's a police report proving that she...
I have no idea. That's what I'm saying. If he went to jail for that, should she go to jail? For falsely accusing that man?
If he went to jail?
Yes.
If he went to jail
falsifying evidence. She falsified evidence, filed a fake police report, and this man did time.
Yeah.
And then, which means that she lied on the oath also, if he did time.
If he went to jail for that, for sure.
But even if he didn't go to jail, you don't think she should go to jail?
I mean, honestly, I know this. I feel like he needs to get somebody to whoop her ass.
No, I think she should go to jail. I don't think he should do anything of that sort. I feel as though...
I feel like somebody should whoop her ass. She should be fined the large fee. Somebody should whoop her ass, for sure.
She should do time for that. I think she should do time.
Of course. You think a lot of women should do time. For less.
Yes, hell, for less. No, we're not going to say for less. We're not going to say for less, okay? That's why I really wanted you to come in here and look at this, because I want to see where you was going to go with it. I know how you like to defend women and they bullshit.
I don't like to defend women any bullshit. First of all, this is not bullshit, and I don't defend or condone what she did.
So she should go to jail for
But
that.
I'm just saying, I'm not going to be the one to be like, put her under the jail, all this, that, and the third.
Why not?
If that man went to jail for what he did, then she should go to jail. Yes, because she did lie under oath and mess up his life. And also, there are women who actually do get raped and they're not believed, or they're scared to come out because of it.
That's even more reason why
that's
she
what
should
I
go
said,
to jail.
and that's what I just said.
Oh, okay. I thought you was going someplace else with it. That's even more reason why she...
It's just, Roger, we live in a world that's just not fair. And when there's just so many, like, men so quick to just, like, judge women already, I never want to be the one, like, beating another woman down. But in this situation,
Beating who?
Roger, it be certain things that don't even be that deep, and you be like, oh my God, this, you see this girl, ah! like she's just like the worst. And it's like, it's not even that bad. Like, compared to the things that men say and do, come on, like, no. And then the same way you talk about like systemic oppression and stuff like that, sometimes it's the same way how these manipulative women were made.
The video's finna end and here you go with the word gymnastics. First off, the system favors women. I guarantee you when she went over there and told them folks, yo, this man raped me, they picked his ass up right away. Let a dude go to file a police report or some shit like that.
Bro.
It's stop. What you mean we not women?
You want to go cry wolf every time something happens?
You know, this the double standard that I'm talking about. If you walk the street right now and somebody grab your pussy, jail time.
Niggas be wanting a woman.
But jail time.
But niggas, y'all want that.
Hold on, stop. Jail time or not?
Yes.
All right, so now if I walk the street and a woman grab my dick and I go to and I go file a police report, the police gonna laugh at me.
Yeah.
And you think that's right?
I don't think it's right, but that's the nature of men. The nature of y'all like to be grabbed. You told me you told me men think about sex all the time. Every 5 seconds they think about sex. You said it's so hard for men to be faithful. So of course if a woman grab your dick, especially if she look good, y'all not gonna complain.
But if I'm uncomfortable with that and I go file a police report. Hold on. Get your ass in the camera. I go file a police report. And they let the police go. They ain't gonna take it as serious as if
they're not. No, they're not.
And that's cool. And that's okay. That's okay. And you want to talk about systemic? The system is against niggas. Say it's not. Say it's not.
Against black men? When you say niggas?
No, I'm sorry. Against men.
No.
The system is against men.
No, it's not.
It's not?
No.
Why it's not?
How is the system against men?
Then if you have a baby right now, right? And matter of fact, if you was to put me on child support right now.
That's all y'all care about.
But yeah, because we care about our kids.
You can still take care of your kids and be on child support. What you talking about?
If you wanted to say, you know what, I'm limiting visitation rights, the court will uphold that faster than they'll give me the rights to see my son. Or my baby girl also. They'll uphold it faster. Right or wrong?
You're right.
So the system not against men?
You talking about situations between like men and women. I'm talking about the whole like economic structure, like how we live. And then why is always this a comparison between men and women? Like I said, why we can't like work together? It's always this woman, this man.
I'm just going off of what you mentioned earlier. You said the system. Systemic.
Roger, because
you was about to compare systemic racism to the system being against women.
Systemic oppression.
Systemic oppression. The system does not oppress women. This is not the 1920s.
Roger, I'm saying
it has not been like that in a long time.
So why like abortion? Why is abortion illegal?
So why is abortion illegal?
Yeah. Why are there so many votes against like women's reproductive organs that men vote for?
Go ahead. What did you say? Why is abortion illegal?
Yeah.
Now, personally,
why is that even a topic of discussion?
But look, hold on. I'm not gonna defend that because I believe it's your body, your choice. Whatever you want to do with your body, it's your choice. I personally don't think that men should have a say-so in what a woman wants to do with her body. So with that, I don't agree with that. But all the other things that I'm talking about,
but But you said that I talked about like I was making it a bigger issue. This is the bigger issue I'm talking about. I'm talking about like the whole abortion being illegal, women not having the right to vote for a very long period of time, us not having a bank account.
Hold on. Stop. Danae, you talking about stuff that happened in the 1920s.
That's my point though. I'm talking about stuff that happened in the 1920s when you was upset about the race. When you was talking about the whole racism thing.
Can you vote now?
You talking about things that happened
can you vote?
years ago.
Can you vote now?
Yes. Can men walk the street now? Black men, yes. Can
We're
black
not,
men start
we're not
businesses?
we're not talking about black men. We're not talking about none of that. Let's stay on topic.
No,
let's
right.
Stay on topic.
But the topic
We're
was...
talking about the system. You saying the system be oppressing women, right? Can you vote now?
I can vote now.
Okay. The job market right now, do they discriminate in the job market right now?
Men still get paid more than women. So yes, they still discriminate. They get paid higher.
Who told you that?
Well, Google it. Now, who asked do men go through menopause? What should I be subject?
Do men get paid more than women?
Yes, on average, men are still paid more than women.
Though the gap has narrowed over time,
But
in
they-
the U.S., women earn approximately 84 cents for every dollar a man earns. A statistic that can vary significantly based on factors like race, age, and education. While some argue the difference is due to women choosing lower paying jobs or working balanced choices like taking time off for childcare, many experts cite ongoing gender discrimination, workplace policies, and
You not letting me bring it. I was bringing it all together, saying that a lot of the time these women who like are manipulative and they do these things to me. I'm not defending this woman with the rape, but I'm saying like since I've known you, you always had like a against women. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't.
I don't have a against women. I don't like when you say that.
From the outside looking in, I just feel like you it's not innocent until proven guilty. It's like these bitches is guilty until proven innocent.
No, I don't think so. I don't have nothing against women. I love women. I love black women, Asian women. I love women, regardless. What I don't like is when they try to weaponize the system. So when you said that the system,
but that's where
oppresses women,
do you think that them trying to weaponize the system came from? It came from when they didn't have these rights, and it trickled down from generation to generation. That's what I'm saying. They didn't just decide out of midair that I'm just gonna weaponize the system and manipulate men, and just because I want to do it, he he ha ha type shit. Like it didn't happen like that.
Explain.
It's still a choice.
Explain.
Back when women couldn't really make their own money and things of that nature,
Okay.
they had to depend on a man.
Okay.
And sometimes to get the kind of man that they wanted, they manipulated them.
That might have been my. So, how does the system play into this?
They couldn't get jobs back then. They couldn't have their own bank account. They couldn't vote. Everything was like dependent on a man.
I'm saying, so now that they have those rights,
how
is it?
Oh, because it went down from
trickle?
okay. So like, if their great grandmother did that, their grandmother did that, their mother taught them to do it. Either their mother taught them, the woman in their family taught them to manipulate men, or they taught them to be very independent of men.
So how does that play? Okay, they were doing this because it was a limit to what they can do back then.
Yes.
The floodgates has since then opened.
Mm-hmm.
Why now use that same system that was oppressing you to weaponize it against men?
Because then I said it's nature versus nurture. If you grew up around a woman that you saw her either being very dependent on a man, it made you either choose that same route or it made you choose the opposite route. Especially if you're just watching what they do and they're not explaining to you, which is another thing. A lot of women, mothers, aunties, they're not explaining to their young daughters, nieces, what it all means to be a woman, how to operate in the world. This is things that like you learn once you like out the house. That is like it's up to you the choice you're gonna make. You're gonna either choose to be hyper independent, don't depend on no man, or you're gonna choose to like manipulate men to get what you want, and then I guess at a certain age you're gonna choose to like to settle down.
But how does that play into them manipulating the system?
The system in terms of with the child support, because it's money.
We could say child support, but it's a whole bunch of other things like
it's a way to exert power.
Fake allegations.
To exert power because they feel powerless. Women don't like feeling powerless. Men don't like feeling powerless either. But I feel like as a woman, it hurts. I feel like when I don't know, like it's infuriating, but it also hurts deep down within you when you feel like you don't have any power, any control. And then I feel like from that place of hurt, you decide how you want to handle it. You either gonna process it or you gonna like do some shit like that.
So what's the point of having a man if you want to exert so much power?
No. Women, I feel like women are powerful, but like that man was saying, you can exert that power to like something masculine, like a business or like working out or something like that. Like you have to put that somewhere. But every man, every woman should feel empowered. I ain't gonna say like powerful. I don't feel like powerful, but you should feel empowered. As a human being, I think it's important for you to feel empowered in some aspect of what you do. But I know from experience, everybody knows from experience, especially when you deal with people that you care about and that you love, when you feel like your autonomy, your voice, things are not being heard, it puts you back into like a point when you felt like a powerless child who didn't have a say, who couldn't get out of a situation. You feel cornered, trapped. It's not a good feeling. You know what I'm saying? And from there, like, you can either let those emotions overcome you and you do something irrational and selfish, or you have to take time to sit with that, process it, and come out of it better. I mean, you come out of it better don't mean sometimes you gotta leave the situation. You know what I'm saying? But like, whatever that is, don't mean you have to like take out your fury on the world or like on one person, but it has a domino effect on all these other people, like the victims who actually have been raped.
So, alright, so let me get this. A lot of times when women are looking for men, they're looking for him, the one. They want somebody who in turn make them feel like a little girl. I've heard this from you before. You want somebody who make you feel like a little girl. But now you saying that if you feel powerless, that's a problem.
You think it's okay for a woman to feel powerless?
I don't think it's okay for a woman to feel powerless. But at the same time, what is it gonna make you feel powerless? You know what I mean? Like,
so like if I say like how I feel about a situation and you like shut me down completely without even internalizing what I said, or if I say like I have an issue with this and I made it clear to you what the issue is, but you constantly like disregard what I say and do it anyway, those are certain ways in which it can make a woman feel, you know, powerless. Or she opened up to you about something that happened in the past, and then like in a disagreement, you bring it up in her face, you use it.
I can understand that. Things
like that will make a woman feel powerless. When I say like, yeah, all women feel like a princess, but it's like a part of feeling like a little girl princess is like, I'm speaking from experience because I grew up with my father, a great father. He would hear me, he would listen to me, and then he would like surprise me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just gifting things. Like, he would get excited about what I'm talking about, like be in the rapture of. And honestly, when men are genuinely interested in you and they like you, that's how they treat you in the beginning anyway. They want to be wrapped up in your world. They excited to be in your presence and your energy. So it does feel like that. But I think just like over time, sometimes, oh, okay, now we just both of those trotting along, whatever the case may be. But when I say presence, I'm not just talking about like the giving. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the presence.
So you think, I got you. I agree with those things. Honestly, I'm real with you. I agree with those things. But back to weaponizing the system.
I'm not saying I don't agree with it, but I understand it. I've never weaponized the system. I never weaponized a man. So you can understand what I'm saying, but it's not like I'm like that. But I'm just not like against it wholeheartedly and so hard because I understand why they doing it, where it's coming from. But it's a choice that I choose not to do because like I just have integrity. I was raised differently, and I go off for energy, and I believe in karma. It's just certain things that wouldn't allow me to do it. It wouldn't make me feel good as a person to do those things. But that doesn't mean that I think less of anybody else who does it. I have empathy for them. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not rude and say, yeah, girl, do that. Take that man money. Take that. And I would never. But at the same token, I'm more so like, I'm on my fucking business.
So what would be the solution to stop women from weaponizing the system against men?
I think solution to have women stop weaponizing men, I think would be for them to really understand the power, the influence, and the energy that they really have, and that they could be using that like for so much more in life. Like we could be using that one as women to.
Alright, so how would they go about doing that?
Well, one, they would have to change their whole mindset.
But you said at the beginning that it was a learned behavior that passed down from generation.
Yeah, so you have to change your mindset. You have to end that behavior. Like I was telling you right just the other day, like the way my mind worked, it be trying to weaponize me. I have to tell my mind like, no, baby, or that was then. That was then. This is now. You preparing for something that you don't know could happen.
What you talking about? What you mean?
Like I told you, like with the whole pregnancy thing, you know, like my mind keep on wanting me to go back to like bracing myself for the worst. You know what I'm saying? Because of how I felt during the first pregnancy, like after the kid was born, how I felt. You know what I'm saying? But I know that genuinely I am excited about it. So because I am excited, my mind trying to loop back to like survival mode, feeling that's the first time as an adult I feel like I lost my power. You know what I'm saying? Because I never had to depend on anybody before, and I never had anybody depending on me, and I wasn't ready for the responsibility. So I'm saying like, when your mind goes back to, oh, this is a man, I can manipulate him. Yes, I see he got the glimmer in his eye. It's like, no, I used to do that. That wasn't. This is now. Now I can inspire him to rule a nation. I could give him a nice compliment and go about my day. You know what I'm saying? I could speak life into him. I could smile back and say hi and keep on moving. That could energize him to do something great today. I don't know. But it don't have to be like, this is going to be my next lick or this is my next... Because that's survival too. Like it's a low frequency. So you have to shift your mind, your environment. Because the women, they be with other women who think like that too. And the girls, like, you know, who not on that, be boring. You know, like, we don't really linger around each other. Oh, we might have certain things in common. But then when it comes to that, it's like, girl, no, I can't talk to you because... You know what I'm saying? You're going to take a mindset shift, a change in the environment. I think more women need to, like, just hang out with each other anyway to better ourselves, to understand, like, the wounds that we have within us. You know what I'm saying? And to strengthen it and then get around men. And we're healthy, and then we see how certain men respond to us. And when we're in our healthy, embodied state, ready to receive them, the ones who are worthy type shit. You know, I feel like women need to do their work over here. Men need to do their work over there. Both of us need to stop looking at each other as opposition. Some of us are the ops, not all of us as a whole. You know what I'm saying? I think it really comes down to elemental things like energy, reading a person. You said you saw that girl, you said something that isn't right with you. I said the same thing. I think just innately we people who like read energy well. You get what I'm saying? It's just something that it's a feeling. But I also don't have a bias against like women or certain men either. I have a little bias, I ain't gonna lie.
I know.
Because y'all predatorial. Y'all predatorial though.
I just let you talk. You said, wait, we predatorial?
Yeah.
So you don't think women are predatorial?
I don't think all women are predatorial.
You don't think women are predatorial?
I don't think all women are predatorial.
We just watched that video.
I don't think all women are predatorial. I think men naturally have an instinct for sex. Like I think if they see an attractive woman, they want to like hump her.
So hold on. So because men wants the physical, that automatically just make them predators?
Yes.
So the fact that women be wanting to be taken care of and they go out and actively search for niggas to take care of them, that don't make them predatorial?
Yes, it does. But not all women go out searching for men to take care of them. I never search for no man to take care of me. I never asked for nothing. That's what I'm saying. You have to understand it's either one or the other. And it's like, if a man do want to be with you, and he want like your in it, he wants certain things from you, I feel like it is a fair exchange to like her to have him cover you. I don't think it's right for her, a woman to go in a situation like, I want this man to take care of me, I'm looking for somebody to take care of me. No, that is not right and that's not fair. But women, as a young girl who has grown into a woman, that was never my mindset. I know not all girls think like that. Some girls be so excited to go out in the world and make something of themselves for themselves that they repel even the thought of that.
If you had to go percentage-wise.
I don't know, babe. I'm an introvert. I don't talk to a lot of people. The women I hang around, that's what I'm saying. My truth is not your truth. What you've experienced from other women maybe trying to do that to you, I don't hang around women who think like that or do that. So I cannot say. But based on what I feel and the people I'm around, I know not all women are like that. You told me out your own mouth as a man, most men think about sex all the time. They have an urge. That's why I said they're predatory. From my experience as a woman, as a young girl, when I started developing things, old men looking at me, I'm saying...
women, so hold on. So most women don't want to be taken care of?
I don't know, babe. I didn't want to be taken care of until I started having kids and shit,
so
babe.
You know most men think about sex all the time, but you don't know if most women think about being taken care of.
No, because I was a woman. And as a woman at one point, I did not think about being taken care of. I did not depend on you to take care of me. When we was together all those years, I did not depend on you to take care of me. I never asked you to take care of me. That was never a conversation we had. Did I ever ask that of you until recently? After we had our son and I started a business and I got overwhelmed. But before then, I never was like, I want you to do this for me, do that for me. And even if I did, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But I'm telling you, it was a progression of like, things are changing. My energy is going towards my child. My energy is going towards this. I don't know how to handle all these things. I need help. And it was hard for me to ask and to be vulnerable to say those things. And I know that's not the nature of a woman. The nature of a woman, she should be comfortable enough with the person she with to ask for those things and not feel like she's being a burden. That's what I'm saying. It's both toxic. It's toxic for a woman to be so independent that she don't feel comfortable and safe to ask for the things that she genuinely wants in her heart. But it's toxic for women to be manipulative to men and to do these things. And they don't care about them. Because honestly, the girls that really deserve it, it makes men like hesitant to do it. The girls that's really out here who want to be like an asset to the one that they love, they over here, I don't know, because the child support and the alimony and this is like, nigga, I'm dying over here and I'm not even thinking about that. And because of you've been scorned by these other women, you having second thoughts about helping a woman out that you say that you love. Why? What is it to you? What is it to you? You have more testosterone. You can handle more stress. Not saying that men should handle stress, whatever the case may be. But it's like certain things men see as a challenge that women see as like, yo, this is a fucking lot. I watched you handle certain things that if I had to handle it, I would have spiraled out of control. But it's like, oh, okay, he'll run. He'll play the game and then he'll get back to it. Or he'll act like, okay. Like the way you metabolize things and make it work is different from how I would try to make it work. I would crumble. I understand like the beauty of having a man, the benefit of having one, and I do appreciate you. And I appreciate you before you were doing those things, but to watch it, to watch how much we've grown, how much we've taken on, and how much you've taken on. So I didn't know that you was capable, it was possible. So I understand like having a good man is a beautiful thing, and that's why I want women to get healthy so they can have healthier men. We can have a less scorned men because they could be healthy and we could be helping each other out. But I'm saying from a scientific standpoint, when I talk about testosterone and handling stress, it's scientific. Like women don't have that much testosterone. They're not meant to handle as much fucking stress. So we can help each other in that way. In terms of like the way you relieve your stress, how you take on the stress, but it's supposed to be temporary for all humans. I'm not saying you'll just be stressed all the time. That's not what I'm saying either. But when you start looking into how women are like biologically created and made up with their hormones and how men are, there's a difference. And I'm saying if we were taught that from a young age, there would be a balance to things. And whoever is out of balance, if a man is out of balance, if a man is with a woman and she's out of balance, he would leave her. No matter how good the sex is, how whatever it is, like aesthetically, he would know that it's not good for him. And he would not hesitate to leave. because he knows his value and how much he has to take on and what comes with that. And that's not for everybody. Like, I want men to value themselves more and not just get caught up in the superficial, because that's how y'all be getting caught up. It goes both ways. You know what I'm saying? And it's not about being virtuous. It's really about knowing your worth. Because men take on just as much as women. It's just different. Like, we take on the stuff emotionally, but y'all take on stuff physically. And that's, I honor and respect that. That's nothing to, like, be played with. And then y'all have emotions too. I don't take that for granted. So I don't want you to think because I'm not, like, you know, demeaning every woman that manipulate men, that I'm against men and against those women. But it's just like, I see it from both sides. But in my household, in our we have going on, I honor and respect the order of things. And I had to learn that through experience. But now that I see it, I do respect it. And I'm looking for, you know, ways to empower myself and do things to, like, make me feel good. And I honestly, like, being a mother is empowering. You know what I'm saying? Like, being a listening ear to my son, the fact that he feels vulnerable enough to tell me certain things, and I then could come and tell you, and y'all can handle it. It makes me feel like we working as a unit. You know what I'm saying? And we talk about our childhood traumas and how much it affected us and how we feel like it hindered us, and we have to, like, overcome it. It feels good to know that, like, of course you're going to have a little bit of trauma. We can avoid everything. But I don't feel like communication and suppressing your emotions is going to be one of the traumas that, say, Kim has to, like, overcome. I see progress. I see growth. Especially, like, these were the formative years. His age now is where a lot of the things that happened to us, or at least to me I can speak to, shaped me as a young woman. And I'm still trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, grow out of and just expand. So to just be able to bear witness and hold his emotions, because it'd be a lot, and transmute them and come to a understanding, that takes a lot of energy and work. You get what I'm saying? This morning it was not, you know, but I find it gratifying. Do I want, like, a business and stuff like that? Yeah, but to help other people, you know what I'm saying? But not because my whole shit depend on this, and I don't want that. I felt what that felt like. I lived it, and I'm like, I thought I was that girl. I'm not that girl now. But that, because I had the support and strength of my husband, I could just, you know, pivot like that. Now watch all this get edited out and it be a 2-minute video.
I'm about to upload the whole thing.
The whole thing?
Yeah, you were just going on a rant. I was just letting you talk.
You see how supportive that was? I feel like such a princess. Thank you.
What you talking about? I let you talk.
I usually am in a rant. I just let you talk. I feel so supported.
You wanted me to interrupt you?
No, but I'm just saying, you didn't have to say I was going on a rant and you just letting me talk. That sounds like some Kanye shit. Like I don't believe nothing you said. Like, it just, I was just letting you talk. Nothing with what you said resonated with me. I just was letting you yap.
No, a few of the things you said resonated with me. I agree with a lot of the things. I agree with a lot of the things you said. I just didn't want to interrupt you.
I'm saying, that was a beautiful way of, babe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I agree with a lot of things you said. I shouldn't interrupt you, as opposed to you was going around. I let you talk. Which will make you sound more supportive. What if, I'm saying, if I said that to you, would you feel like I heard you out? I was just letting you talk, babe. You was just talking forever. I let you talk. Or
I say
you was just going on a rant. I just let you talk, babe.
That don't hurt my feelings.
Well, it hurts mine, babe. The second way you said it, like, I agree with a lot of things you said, and I didn't want to interrupt you. That makes me feel good. It makes me feel like, oh my God, yes.
Get off it, please.
But that's the truth. That's the truth. Oh my God. Now I'm seeing black and white dots.
Because you was going on a rant. That's what that was.
Because I'm high off of, like,
a rant.
No, because after I leaned
your
on
blood pressure went up.
Because it felt good. I'm in the feeling of ecstasy because, like, I feel like I got through to you just now. I feel like I really got through to you.
Got through to me how?
Babe, sometimes you could just be so stoic. Like, you don't speak how you feel. You said you was just going around, I let you talk, but what you really meant, but what you really was saying underneath that was, I heard a lot of what you said. I agree with a lot of it. I didn't want to interrupt. I did not get that from the first sentence that you said. Just like when you came downstairs, you angry, you had to face. I'm thinking something was really wrong. Yeah. It's then you too loud. Yeah. It's hard. It takes a lot of energy to interpret what you be thinking sometimes, babe.
Danae.